Good morning. It's wonderful to see you. And so I'm so touched to be here. Got my ACDC mug, got my ACDC shirt on, got an ACDC hat. Well, a newsboy hat. ACDC hat right here. Anyway. Good morning. This is Coffee with Scottie. I'm happy to be here. Thrilled to It's all in the description of the title. You know what it is. Hopefully. Um, but yeah. To begin with, I have just a little bit of a rant. Ronald M., I'm tired of your shit. I really am. I love you. I believe you were a decent guy at one time. This you've been playing, trying to get me to go to the Social Security office for you, so you can know what my money situation is. It's for the birds, and you don't need it. Period. End of the discussion. You're going to do more harm by dragging me out there. What were they open the whole time? And you just now decided, well, you need to get me out there, so they have to be open. Were you lying to me? I've not lied to you ever. Not intentionally. It turns out a couple of things I've told you have been lies, but and this thing that you like to do about my porn on the internet or on you made yourself quite clear with things you've done in the past concerning this area, namely my apartment on Broadway. It's not my fault you dragged someone with you out there. I was not expecting that. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. But that being beside the point, for you to just up and throw away, put in the trash, whether it's where I lived at the time or you took it with you and disposed of it yourself so that I wouldn't find out about it. Of course I'm going to find out about it. Dickhead. Do you think I wouldn't? You owe me, bud. Yeah, porn. Give me a couple pocket pussies and we'll call it even, okay? Um, but anyway, um, as opposed to making it more and just pissing people off, which I don't really have any major fault. He doesn't even listen to this, so what the hell am I so worried about? I just unload everything, and oh boy. But I believe you're a decent guy to begin with, but something happened along the way, and your reasoning, where it comes with in line with my life, wrong. It's bad enough you lied to all of us at on J Drive about the cable. It wasn't about it being another bill to pay with all of us there. It was about you wanting it for yourself. Because as soon as all of us kids were gone, you got it for your mom. You idiot. That's where that shit started with me. That put the red flag up right there. It's done nothing but get worse over the years. I'm done. Yes, I still love you. Yes, I don't. I love everyone. That should be beside the point. So yes, I love you, and I forgive you, as I should by God wanting me to, and I'm trying to forget, but you're not making it the hell easy. You really aren't. You really aren't. And we could have kept um, those Star Wars hoodies that you decided were so goddamn important to get rid of. I hadn't had them for years and years and years. I had barely had them for a year. Barely. And you decide, in your infinite wisdom, rather than put them in the dryer like you could have, so that they would be safe. No, you had to get rid of them. You had to put them in trash. I don't, I don't like the way you do things, Ronnie. And I don't like the way you treat my friend. Thank you, Ronald Reagan, Mr. President. You're welcome. Why am I here? Okay, okay. Um, just one more little piece of ranting. Um, to Rachel, his daughter, a few years ago on Thanksgiving is when this happened. And yes, I remember it, little lady. Because I don't have dentures in, you'd rather not talk to me. Really? Well, now that I don't have any at all, do you want to buy me some? Come on. Let's go to Aspen Dental or wherever the hell you want to go. I don't need insurance if you're going to pay for them. Really? Yeah? You think you're so much farther up than I am as far as importance to the human race that you don't care about me unless I have dentures. Really? Really? That's the way you look at it, huh? I'm sorry about that. This, I love you. I don't know how not to love anybody. I really don't. But how dare you come across me that you don't want to talk to me unless I did dentures? And don't pretend that you don't know what you said because I remember it. Yes, I forgive you. I'm trying to forget, but you're not making it easy. Actually, you know what? I don't. I don't care. Don't talk to me. You're lost. You're lost. You don't want to talk to me? That's fine. Don't talk to me. That's fine. Now, okay, so my ranting is over. Calm down. Let's get on with the coffee with Scotty that I intended to do to begin with. And it goes like this. Oh, what's that? Oh, oh, nice. Anyway, um, and yeah, I've realized something in the last couple days about myself that it's not important. I know who loves me and who doesn't. Who really gives a shit about me and who doesn't. Deb does, for which I'm thankful for. I married her for a reason. She's a great lady. She's a wonderful human being. She has her faults like everybody, like everybody else. Oh, and one more thing, Ron. You don't think we should be married? You don't want us to have dogs? Well, guess what? We are animal lovers. What the hell did you expect? And from now on, actually from Mookie on, You don't like it? Fine. Find a dog somewhere else to go within the family. And they can have him or her. But if I found out, because I want proof he's still alive, I want access to him or her with, at least a couple times a year, Deb and I. If that can't happen, sorry, deal's off. You won't be finding any more homes for dogs within the family. You won't be finding more homes for dogs within the rest of the earth because you don't want me to have dogs. I you say it's because you think we can't handle it financially. Technically, I guess that's true because um, we don't always take our um, pets to the vet, but partially that's your fault because whenever we have money, you won't go. You absolutely refuse to do it. We want to get vaccination for the dogs. You won't go. And as soon as you find out that we can, in a way, give dogs shots of our own, other than rabies, that's the only one that we can't give legally. Um, I forget where it's sold at. Uh, huh? Tractor Supply Company. As soon as you figured out that what we were doing there, you were you weren't having any of that shit. Allowing our dogs to live longer because we're giving our dogs shots. Huh? No, my wife, homeboy. Essentially, that's what you're saying to us. Is it because you don't like dogs in general? Or do you just don't give a shit about our dogs? Because we're not financially able for the most part. They get food, they get water, they get love. That's what's important to me. As long as they're healthy in the meantime, if we have to take them to the vet, you're not going to help. Fine, we'll either get someone else to go or just whatever happens. But make no mistake, motherfucker, we are animal lovers. We are animal people. We love animals. I love all animals. I always have. I always will. And for you to deny me a pet of any kind is wrong. Now, I was going to get to, I was going to get to the coffee with Scotty that I intended to. Let's do that now, okay? Okay. They wasted 20 minutes on it's airing things out for me so I can feel better. Just as I was going to say to begin with, I love coffee, and I always have ever since I had my first cup with grandmother at her house, Maxwell House, with her new coffee maker, in-home coffee maker. What a sweet day that was. Oh, it was so beautiful. And that was it wasn't every day at all. It was not every day. Um, I'm kind of finding years to have a drink of my Coke here because I like Coke and I like some cooler drink, but this is a coffee show and I'm going to respect that and just have have coffee. Uh, and I've been on this thing the last couple of days where I feel bad about having coffee because I should be, according to the doctors, caffeine free. But in the meantime, and I know, maybe I'm going to hell for this. I don't know. I hope not. But um, the fact of the matter is, I love coffee, and regardless on what will happen to me if I continue to drink it, you know what? You know what? I may not have the money for it to pay for everything, but you know what? I'm willing. I'm willing to risk. I'm already on clonazepam, which helps with my tremors tremendously. I haven't had a tremor for I don't know how long now because I'm keeping up on it every day. I miss that. Occasionally, I'll miss it a night that I don't take it, but occasionally one night isn't going to throw me into tremor territory where, and if it happens, all I have to do is uh take take a clonazepam right away, and technically, if I don't want to just sit here and jerk my way until it's gone, all I have to do is lay down for 10 minutes or less, 10 minutes tops, and they're gone. Clonazepam is a fast-acting drug and takes away tremors like that. So, but anyway, my love for coffee. I could tell you stories about coffee, which is something that I intend to do with this series here. Uh, and you know what? I'll just put this in the next one. Now move on to the next bottle. Then I have M&M, hazelnut, and two more Snickers from Coffee Mate. This is glazed donut. which I've just been trying the last few days. I can't even put this into Tino. That's because it's a coffee substitute or alternative, as it's also called. I call it a coffee replacement. Really? Wow. Yes, really? Wow. Anyway, um, and you know what? I really could. I really could. Uh, use some subscribers. See, if you take time to watch this, please like and subscribe and share. Okay, on Facebook you can't subscribe. I'm just there, but at least like and share. On YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I'm on live stream right now, so I'm going to both because this video is going to both, so that I get the message out there at the same time. So technically, I don't have to reshare on Facebook, on YouTube, this particular video to Facebook. All I have to do is share it to Twitter, and I'm done. Really? Wow. Yes, wow. And a couple of months ago, I could share to all three from Restream. Apparently, they're just down to two now because it's free. They don't want to go everywhere on a free ticket. But even if I only had one option, I would make it YouTube. Because from there I can share it to Facebook and Twitter. It doesn't let me share to Twitch. Why? I don't know, but they just don't. Mm. Okay, that's a popular channel. I wouldn't mind doing that. I can. Oh, I forget what channel it is, but I mean, I Twitch. I mean, it's not Restream. It's Melon. I can go to Melon and do a video on there and stream it to Twitch if I really want to go there. And I might do that just to see if I can get some uh people to respond to me, some followers that will subscribe to my YouTube channel and therefore Twitch and therefore Twitter and therefore Facebook. But anyway, I'm talking to Ron and Rachel, and I may as well talk to Dale on here too. I'm sorry I put you through my battle. It's my we're married, so I feel comfortable sharing it with you, but it's also my battle, and at the end of the day, or the beginning of the morning, it's my decision, and I value your opinion, and maybe I asked the wrong question the other day because I don't believe that I'm so hung up on coffee. I can't see straight either way. I just love coffee. Uh, Perhaps what I should have said was, if you think I'm so hung up on coffee, help me figure out a way around it so it's not that much of a problem for me. So that if I choose to stay on coffee, I can with, excuse me, excuse me again, so that I can live with myself as I go through life, and you can live with me as husband and wife, and deal with my decision to either drink coffee or go to the Gino or you know, whatever else. Um, 'Cause, I mean, this may be a lifelong struggle for many, many more years. I don't know. As long as I have clonazepam, I'm fine either way. Bottom line, I don't want to give up coffee unless I absolutely have to. If I have no other choice, I will. You know me, I've done it for years. I've done it 2, 3 years in a row where I drank Totino and other coffee alternatives. So you know I can do it. I know I can do it as well. I would just miss coffee in the meantime so badly. But I don't know any other way around doing that because I do love coffee. I have so many fond memories of coffee. Hell, you and I have made some good memories with coffee in Arizona, and uh, for as long as we've been here in Anderson together. And I'm so happy that we're married now. I wish we would have done it sooner. As soon as you were divorced, we should have talked to Tasty then and got the thing going. But ah, that reminds me. The one more thing I wanted to say to Ron, if which I started to and then got sidetracked. I don't know how, but last thing to Ron. Uh, you don't want us to be married. That's on you. It really is. It's not what you don't think we. $18 for the license. We got married at the courthouse. Easy peasy. It's not like we spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that we don't have on a big extravagant party, which you won't attend anyway because you don't want to be married. And don't think for a second that I have forgotten about how you acted toward me when I got married to Beth Ann, my first wife. All you did was sit there and look at me with a scowl, and if looks could kill, I'd be dead 10 times over. Probably 40 now, 40 times over. And that was just my first marriage. I'm sure you were uh, just set against my second and third marriage. So I shouldn't be surprised that if you want, or by your reaction to my current marriage, but I was hoping you would be willing to bury the hatchet and do the right thing for us. And I'm not asking you to come to our party. I'm asking you to have a celebration with us. Just you, fine. If you want to have Lenore and Rachel there, fine. That's fine. But allow us to be with you and celebrate our love because uh, we're married finally. Whether you agree with it or not, you can disagree all you want. Why could you not have done this for us, even though you disagree? I don't know. I don't care. All I know is it's your loss. Your loss. Sorry. End of discussion. Okay, now let's get on to what I was referring to just a little bit ago before I went back on now. So anyway, uh, um, the thing is, it is technically my decision, and I know you love me either way. and you're hoping in the meantime I'll be fine. So am I. I'm taking the same chance you are. Necessarily, unnecessarily, whatever. Um, but it's it's a choice I made years ago to love coffee. And it's almost like I don't blame God for my having a stroke. But I mean, come on. I'm already off the nicotine. Don't make it worse by having me go off caffeine too. I love coffee too much. I mean, if I have to give up Coke, fine. I'll just drink coffee. That's what it takes. I hope not. Cause see, I know that um um I know that uh I'm going somewhere. We're just give me a moment. Let me find my place. Uh, um, excuse me. Uh, there, I dropped the lighter. Boo would be proud of me. Anyway, um, well, I'm not. Why? Because I wanted to drop the lighter. Fine. More specifically, I wanted to have you drop the lighter for me. You want me to give you the lighter to drop it yourself? No, it's not that important to me. Okay, well, here we are. I had the lighter in my hand. I know what you can do with the lighter. Really? What? Drop it. Oh. It's on the table. Right where I want it. Thank you, Boom. You're welcome. My pleasure. I feel so much better now. I'm sure you do. And I hopefully I can get on with my coffee with Scotty. Uh Hopefully I'll remember where I was going with this and I'll talk about something else. Um or maybe I can come back to that. Who knows? Um, but ultimately, it is my decision on whether or not I drink coffee, and hopefully, no more harm will come to me as a result of my obsessive need for coffee because I love it. Um, because I'm married to Deb, but I'm in a relationship with coffee. Don't tell anyone. And with that, I will gracefully get out of here. You know what? I think that is what I wanted to say anyway. So anyway, I'm happy to be here, or happy to be back, thrilled to be here, and whatever else I put in the title, just that's me. That's where I stand. That's what other than the rants. That's what all this is about. And technically, I could have done uh, this much time just talking about the coffee and just had the rant separate, but uh, I decided to put them together because um, they're both on my mind, and both on needing to be dealt with. As far as Ron goes, I know he's my stepdad, but he's doing me wrong in many ways, and I don't like it. And the more I learn about it, the more disgusted I am with him. I still love him because I love everyone, and I can't help it. But he's doing me wrong. And Deb. It's like he doesn't give a shit about us, but I give a shit about us because I love I love Deb and I love myself. And in order to love Deb even more, I have to love myself even more. But I'm in a relationship with coffee. Shh, don't tell anyone. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now.